What are the key areas that we need to focus on in order to improve our health? Diet? Yes. Sleep? Definitely. Cardio, fasting, breathing? Yes, yes, and absolutely yes. To become and stay healthy, we need to focus on all of these areas and more. So in this video, we'll cover all the key elements of a healthy lifestyle in what I'm calling the health optimization framework. Coming up. Hi, Andrey here. Welcome to Practical Health. Our YouTube channel is now almost 2 years old, and it's exciting. You might think we don't publish new content as often as you would like, and you're totally right. So we're speeding things up in 2020. You can think of this video as an overview of the key concepts and practices that we'll be covering on this channel throughout 2020. Various aspects of health optimization. I've summed up our game plan in one simple framework that I would like to call the health optimization framework. The idea behind this is to pull together the various elements that go into our well-being and to structure them in a logical and intuitive way. Applying systemic approaches to complex things is what I learned at MIT. This framework is designed to help us be mindful of the key health concepts and to help us locate any gaps that might be present. Now, my health optimization framework is composed of 5 key elements: nutrition and diet, activity and exercise, sleep, and lastly, mindfulness and living a natural lifestyle. These are the pillars that I keep in mind when I'm optimizing my own health, and they're all absolutely critical. You can't call one of these elements more important than the others. You'll show them all some respect if you know what's good for you. Something that I learned during my time at McKinsey & Company, is the concept of MISI, or mutually exclusive, collectively exhaustive. Although this health optimization framework is not MISI, it is the best framework I could devise at this point, and is better than any others I've seen so far. I've given each of the 5 elements their own sub-elements, so they don't get lonely. We'll talk about them briefly in this video and then in greater detail later on this year. These elements are all highly interdependent. So, for example, you'll have a hard time going to the gym in the morning if you didn't sleep well the night before. And good exercise can enhance your appetite and improve your mood. Okay, let's discuss each of them in detail. Starting with number 1, nutrition and diet. This is likely the most popular health optimization pillar, and the reason is quite simple. It's more tangible than the others. If we don't eat, we have low energy, we feel irritated, and we're in for a bad time. This pillar includes 4 sub-elements: timing and volume of food intakes, with the goal being to find a healthy calorie balance. Next, the balance of proteins, fats, and carbs, and healthy intake of minerals, vitamins, and micronutrients. Up next is the managing of diet-related issues, as poor digestion or appetite control. And our final subcategory is hydration. All are critical to the overall nutrition and diet section of our framework, and we'll spend plenty of time this year talking about them. The second core element of our framework is activity and exercise, and includes the following sub-elements: the balance of high, medium, and low-intensity activities throughout the day, the balance of high-intensity activities like cardio, traditional strength training, and stretching during the week, active recovery, including steam rooms and saunas, massages, and other similar practices, and the last sub-element is posture. The main focus of the activity and exercise element is to ensure a well-balanced and sustainable physical regimen throughout the day and the overall week. Our next element, sleep, is probably the most undervalued element connected to our well-being, though I do feel as though sleep has been getting a bit of popularity boost recently. People are finally giving sleep the increased attention that it deserved as a great health booster. I hope this trend continues. You can think of sleep as your willpower. Having good, healthy sleep will fill you with energy during the day so that you can accomplish all of your ambitious goals. The same is true of the inverse. I am sure we all remember a time when we failed to get good sleep and spent our next day with low energy, tired and grouchy, probably relying on caffeine and daydreaming about our next chance to dream for real. The longest recorded hunger strike lasted for 74 days. But most human bodies cannot stand 50 days without food. This seems like a plenty of time compared to the number of days a human body can survive without sleep. This is just 11 consecutive days. Only 11 days. If that doesn't showcase how vital sleep is, nothing will. So when we cover this section, we'll be talking about how to ensure a great night's sleep and how to wake up efficiently. The fourth element, mindfulness, is all about ensuring a healthy mental state, staying positive, focused and happy. For this topic, we'll talk about the mission of living with a purpose, meditating, breathing and the stress management. Nothing happens without a positive attitude. Human beings breathe about every 5 seconds on average. Whether asleep or awake, even a marginal improvement to our breathing can make a huge positive impact on our overall well-being. Finally, the fifth element is natural lifestyle. This could seem a bit abstract, but it's more like the foundation upon which the other 4 pillars are built. I want to highlight just how critical it is to follow elements of the lifestyle led by our ancestors who lived hundreds, even thousands of years ago. Many world events and advancements have led to significant changes to our natural cycles. The invention of the modern clock in the 14th century, the advent of the food preservation in 1809, the invention of the electric light bulb in 1879, and creation of the modern television in 1927, and more, have led all to the changes in the human lifestyles. The sub-elements of this pillar are natural environment, circadian rhythm, sex and fasting. So, this is the key elements of the health optimization framework. Each of us likely has our own strength. Perhaps you are knowledgeable in regards to nutrition and diet, but may not pay enough attention to other elements like sleep. The ultimate goal is step-by-step optimization of every single element that contribute to our overall well-being. For example, think about a 5% improvement to well-being through improved sleep, a 5% improvement through a better diet, another 5% boost from a greater weekly workout schedule, and maybe a whole 10% bump through meditation, breathing, and having a positive attitude. Add all that up and what you get? I don't know. That's a 25% increase to our daily energy level that you can channel into accomplishing your mission in life. Wow, 25%. So that's it for today. Once again, this is the framework and the topics that we'll be talking about throughout 2020 and beyond. If you feel that we're missing something, let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about our health optimization framework, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Rumor has it that subscribing to Practical Health channel gives an immediate 10% boost to energy levels. And I've also heard that clicking the bell icon to get a notification of new videos comes with an additional 10% increase. That's like... Give me a second. Wow, 20% energy boost. Okay, see you next time, bye.